Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Yes, this is Daryl from Dixon. I have a couple different takes on the Deshaun Watson situation. First, with the allegations against him, I just don't know how, nobody knows for sure really what happens. It's just, to me, when you have 25 or 6 different cases against him, yeah, that's awful condemning, but it's the same lawyer. And surprise, all the plaintiffs have the same story. I don't know how to feel about that. Secondly, I don't think that Deshaun Watson was an Andrew Berry and Kevin Stefanski pick. I think that was something that Jimmy Haslam forced on them. I mean, they're not going to say that, but that's just personally how I feel. You'll have a wonderful day. Bye.
As always, appreciate all of the voicemails. Casey, I get both points, and we're never going to know. They're never going to reveal who wanted Deshaun Watson, who made the ultimate thing. I can understand that line of thinking, though.
Yeah, and it's just conjecture. You can feel like maybe it was a Jimmy decision, but like it's just going to be us guessing because no one's ever going to come out and say it. Maybe there's an ESPN 30 for 30 10 years from now, and we'll get the answers. But you have to understand the reasons why. If you're coming off an off season, you're actually watching the Buffalo Bills leave 13 seconds on on the clock, and the Chiefs go down the field, and it feels like you're in the AFC. If you don't have a guy, it's going to be hopeless. So you start to speculate like, well, what do we got to do to get a guy? And then someone actually becomes available. And and the Browns were not alone in this. There were several teams bidding for these services, and you just happened to be the guy that ended up with them. So you get the methodology, you get what you were trying to do. Now, you didn't know, obviously no one knew that he was going to be this version of himself when he finally got him on the field. And it's played out very unfortunately, but you have to understand why you would make a move to do something like that. And even if this doesn't work and they have to scrap it and they have to eat money to get out of a contract and all the negative stuff that'll come with that, you still have to find a guy. And they don't come available like that. So I understand why they did it. It's just unfortunate that it hasn't worked up until this point.
Yeah, and I agree with you. I'm glad they did it. Results aren't looking too good right about now, though.